Welcome back to Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. Guys, are you subscribed to this channel? If you're not, you need to be. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a video, when I go live, and drop another video for you. Also, follow me on Instagram. That way you can keep up with what I'm doing, okay? If you enjoy channels like this and commentary, consider becoming a member. Otherwise, guys, Bougie Gang Gang, it's an open thing. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you can participate in the chats. And I will see you next time I hit that live button. Okay? Take care. Bye. Hey guys, how are you?
You could be doing opposed to being on my page, bitch, cause I ain't got nothing for you nothing ass bitches.
Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody doing? Y'all looking for me? Good morning. Hey. Hey, ladies. Good morning. How's it going? What's good, guys? Yes, I was trying to get a thumbnail together and I basically got it done, but not all the way, but you know, that's the Virgo in me. But sometimes I got to clear the pathways and not create obstacles because we have a desire for things to be perfect because we like to do things just right. Okay. Just right. Guys, I can't not even see the chat, but I know you guys are there. Guys, go ahead, get these likes up for me if you don't mind. Okay. And even if you do mind, go ahead and hit that like button because you're here, you woke up, you clicked on the video. Why not? Because if you're not a hater, I'm going to need you to prove it today. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, I think it's just members and mods today in the chat. So if you want to be part of this chat, go ahead, hit that like button, go ahead and subscribe, hit the join. Yes, please do so. Okay. Good morning, Mary Blue. How are you? Hi, Amber. Hi, Capricorn lady. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Steph M, how are you, hun? How are you? Teely, how are you? Bougie Gang Gang in this thing. Good morning. Good morning. Bougie Gang Gang in the bushes. Bougie Gang Gang in your heart. If you're here, you might not like it, but you're Bougie Gang Gang, okay? I don't hang out in places I don't like. Okay. Well, for a bag, I will. Yes, I will for a bag. But if you are not getting a bag, you have no reason to be here if you don't want to be here. Okay. So like let's say the truth and let the church say amen. Okay. Good morning, Cheryl Waz. How are you? Guys, really quick before I get into the shits. We have a bougie gang gang mama whose husband was, I don't know, minding his own business and got hit by a car and is not in great condition. So, all jokes aside, guys, there is a woman out here whose husband is in a bad way. He's in the hospital. He's had to have surgery. He's got broken ribs, broken legs. I think his face has been fractured. I believe a dad. I think they have kids. Contrary to what people might, I don't know everybody and don't know everybody's business, but what I do know is that there is someone who is laid up in the hospital right now, amongst many other people who are in the hospital, who is not doing well and needs positivity and prayer because they have children and a wife to get home to. And emailed me yesterday and basically just said, pray, please. And I just wanted to put it out there. As the shits and the giggles commence this morning, everybody's life is not rosy. And just because you do well for yourself does not mean that your life will be perfect. At the end of the day, there's some common denominators that run with us all. And we are born and we will live a life and then we will transition to our next assignment. And at the end of the day, just keep that in mind as you are operating out here on these YouTube streets and reducing people to your level of understanding, which may not be my level of understanding. Okay. But at this moment, just keep in mind that there is someone out here that needs some prayer and some positivity in their direction. And those of you who have the goodness and the kindness in your heart to keep that in mind, I'm just asking that you would consider that when as you think about it throughout the course of the day, that there's a dad out here that needs to get home to his kids, who's also a husband to one of your cohorts in the chat. Okay. But I'm not saying anyone's name. So if they want it to be known out here, they are welcome to put that out there, but I won't be putting their name out unless that's something that they decide to do. So Olivia Pope, good morning, hun. How are you? Capricorn lady, how's it going? All my members, you guys are amazing. Let's keep Miss Gwen in mind. We haven't seen her in the chat. I know she's teaching summer school and she's got some stuff going on too. Bougie Gang Gang, just give a big Bougie Gang Gang protecting this thing to the man upstairs. And so all of us get that little extra positivity on a regular when you think about it. Okay. Because we are a community here. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button as you are sashaying in this morning. I certainly do appreciate it, and it makes a difference, right, guys? Taylor Foreman, good morning. Kitten Zombie, good morning. Riza, good morning. How are you, ladies? Pineapples, how are you? Let's see. Erica, how are you? What's going on? Loretta, did I not see you? Yes, Loretta, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Let me just make sure I haven't when you guys like total everybody up, it really does help me because I'm like, did I say that name? Okay. Loretta, I missed you. Ty Cherie, good morning, hun. Where is Brittany Blabber? Is she in yet? Brittany, good morning. Erica, Loretta, Capricorn for 2 times. Riza, let's see. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm trying to make sure. So maybe did I see Miss Blue and I see Mary Blue? Did I see Miss Blue? Mastermind, good morning. Teely for 2 times. Let's see. Maybe I have everyone. I know a lot of you guys hit on the replay. If I didn't have to get up early, I wouldn't be getting up early either. Okay, let's just be real. Lenice TV, good morning, hun. Good morning. Brittany Blabber, let's blab. Good morning. Good morning. Miss Blue, how are you, dear? I heard from another subscriber too yesterday. Was very nice. She came out the bushes. Long time, first time, which was long time listener, first time reaching out. Amber, good morning. And Cindy L, good morning. Good morning. Moving in Silence, good morning. Make sure I'm not missing anyone. And she had such nice things to say, not just because she had such nice things to say. She had recommendations for your girl. And I appreciated it because I have what's called emotional intelligence. So when someone tells me something that I may or may not want to hear, or I may or may not already know, I am mature enough to be able to take it and say thank you. Okay. Okay. And keep it moving because I'm a baddie. Okay. And do I have to keep telling you I'm a baddie? No, I just like saying it. You guys know what the deal is. Okay. And that's not being puffed up. At the end of the day, you can't be out here on these YouTube streets and not be a baddie because let me tell you, you guys, even the ones who love you, are a tough audience. Okay. And I expect my feet to be held to the fire and I expect to be held accountable. Okay? Okay? You don't think I do the same thing? Okay? Good morning, Treese Purdue. How are you? That being said, I am human. Your girl's not perfect. Baddie doesn't mean perfect. Baddie doesn't mean that I have tapped into my superpowers yet. Hey Kiki, good morning. It just means that that when you know that you know that you know, Kanisha, good morning. It just means that you have a certain degree of confidence, okay? Because I know Bougie really bothers people out here. Bougie makes people feel away, okay? Did you guys know that? Do you guys know when you say Bougie Gang, when you drop cash apps or super chats and things like that, and you say Bougie fam, when I sent a nincompoop, dim-witted dummy a set of wine glasses that I don't know if she drinks out of today or not. She could have smashed them in a parking lot. I don't care because I am a cheerful giver, and when I give someone a gift, it's a gift and only a gift and will just be a gift. Don't read more into it than what it is. Doesn't mean that we're going out for lunch. It means that your girl has manners, and I was taught that when something happens, you put a little, you put a little extra on it if you feel a way. And when a certain person lied out here on the YouTube streets and we thought that this person had actually had completed an accomplishment in life. Good morning, Dovely Creations. Kanisha, I don't know if I said good morning, but for 2 times, good morning. I sent that. I was about to say that hoe. Does that count? I heard someone saying, well, I would call them a bitch. I would call them a this. I will call them a that. But sounds like you did, but you didn't. Okay. I will call that hoe ungrateful. Okay. But at the end of the day, it does not. I acknowledge, Cheryl. Cheryl, we come from a different time. I know, I don't put people out for their age, but at the end of the day, I think that my parents and your parents came from a different time, right? Where they wore white gloves and dresses on a regular basis, and men wore suits. Men wore dress pants outside in the yard. They barely wore jeans. Men wore hats and ladies wore fur stoles on Sundays to church. And people still said, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. And we're gentlemen. Thank you so much. Yes, because bougie gang gang. Sometimes you got to shit on a bitch. Okay. Let's not get it twisted. All right. Let me tell you something. Sometimes, you know, to certain people, that's what gets your attention. When they start bringing the big stacks out at the strip club, for those of you who have ventured into a strip club, I'm sure some of you good Christian ladies have never, never have you ever, or maybe never will you ever. But when they start bringing those stacks out, when stacks on deck, okay, let me tell you something. It gets people's attention. Thank you, Steph. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Crown of Curls. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Get your money up. Okay. Now, I know bougie bothers people because if you have to, I heard, look, once again, I'm going to have to learn to stop clicking on these links. I ended up somewhere where let's not get it twisted. To someone yesterday who was quite concerned because they were under the impression that I put out there that I know them quite well. I can say that I know something well when I know what kind of content you put out, when I've watched your channel, and my instincts tell me who in the fuck you are. Bitch, I don't know you. We don't email. We're not friends. We're not cousins. We're not sisters. I'm not auntie. Bitch, I don't know you. Trust and believe. I don't think that you even had to tell people you don't know me like that, because at the end of the day, bitch, I don't know you. Okay? Check my Instagram. Bitch, it's not you don't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me. Do you understand? We don't fuck with each other. Okay? Understand, trust and believe. Let's not get it twisted. Understand. And let me tell you something. If Bougie bothers you, if BougieGang bothers you, get your weight up. I don't know what to tell you. That's not my problem. That's your problem. That's something that I call my community, that I have put together one by one, by one, by one, by one, because I talk to people as if I do know them, because you know what? They've come one by one, by one. They reach out to me. I answer emails. I talk to people. I treat people like human beings, not just some numbers. I'm real to this. I don't need you. And I don't care if you fuck with me, because at the end of the day, I give you a certain amount of bougie, bitchy, snobby, stuck up, and I also give you some real. Because at the end of the day, no, I'm not from the streets. I don't give a fuck to be from the streets. At the end of the day, I was fortunate enough to have parents who had jobs and that had good jobs and were professionals. And I'm not going to dumb myself down for that. I'm not going to reduce myself to anything to make you feel more comfortable because you grew up a certain way and I grew up a certain way. At the end of the day, I am who I am, and that's why you are here in the bushes, in the background, in the ditches, in the gutter, on the streets, at the corners, wherever in the fuck you happen to be, in your living room, in your Benz, in your G-Wagon, in your sports car, in your no car, in your backyard, laying in bed, taking a bath right now, on the speakers in your bathroom, if you have that good surround sound in the house, okay? At the shelter, sitting in the doctor's office, waiting for a COVID screen, just saying I'm mean. Shouts out to Brittany. Brittany loves when I rhyme. Good morning, okay? Don't play with me. I said what I said. And bitch, don't get it twisted. You're right. I don't know you. I know of you, and I know who you are, and I know all too well. But you know what? If you go back and listen to the video, see, people get these sound bites from people, or people have such fucking bad ADD, they can't even listen. They don't have the ability. Look, if you don't care to listen to my content, don't. It's okay, because this is not for everybody. This is next level. This is not budget, bargain, basement, basic, bitch talk, period. This is grown women talking to other grown women of a certain age, whatever that fucking age may be, because I don't discriminate over here. Let me tell you another thing. The reason why some people are so mad is because you've looked to the left and you've looked to the right and you see what your future looks like. You see a person or persons who are not aging well. And you are scared. You are scared, and maybe you're mad. Okay? See, I was gifted to have a very beautiful mother. And I'm talking beauty pageant beautiful, with an array of sisters, equally and even more beautiful, and a very handsome father who produced no ugly children, despite catching glimpses of me at certain times, pointing out my imperfections. I don't sit around and talk about you being a tub of lard. Well, maybe sometimes I do. But I give credit where credit is due. When I see someone who is good looking, when I see someone who is attractive, I always give their flowers. But somehow, some hateful ass, jealous ass, scared ass, mad dummies can't give credit where credit is due. So they feel away. And because I put a different face on 50 that maybe sometimes you only see on TV, okay? Not only a bitch who's proud and happy, who knows her worth and has standards, it makes you feel away, okay? Bonjour, Joseph. Sorti la caille moi. Looking like somebody overweight. Great. Oh, looking like someone overweight, looking like someone overweight great grandma. Why was that so hard for me to say? And Joseph, quand je parle français, on ne sait pas qu'est-ce que on va dire. Joseph, people are intimidated parce que je parle français. Yes. You know, when people, one thing I observe is when I go to, like, let's just say, forget about the nail spa, because we all, people have feelings about that. When you go to the good nail spa and it may be owned by a Korean family, and they're speaking their language, people always feel like they're talking about me. Y'all, when y'all go to the braiders and they are speaking French, they are speaking Swahili, they are speaking whatever African dialect that they may speak. And at the end of the day, y'all feel away. And oui, je parle français. And if you don't like it, too bad. Okay? Oh, Joseph, merci. I'm a grown up. Like, let's not forget it. Like, I feel like people try to talk to me and about me like I'm a kid or something, because you know what? Okay, because that's how you feel. But when you are smacked in the face with the reality, this bitch is 50. What the fuck? What's she doing here? She's making us 35 who look 45 and 55 look slow, stupid, and salty. Why is she messing with us? She's punching down. You know why? I'm a woman. I'm a mommy. I meet all the criteria. I don't care if my daughter was 25. And I've got friends who've got kids that are 25. Maybe even 30. I don't know. But I also have friends who have kids that are 7, 8, 9, 10. And friends of a certain age, 40. Everybody who's 40, contrary to what you may think or know or have experienced, is not a grandmother. I'm so sorry. That's just not the case. And you should respect the walk. Just because you did what you did at the age that you were, and I'm doing what I'm doing, because I bet you every time you log on to school at 42, 43, 45, all, trying to get a fucking GED at 31 years old, every time you sit at that computer or think about what you shoulda, woulda, and coulda, you'll respect a bitch like me who opted out, maybe missed some dates, wasn't throwing her pussy around, and decided consciously to hold on, be strong, and do something different from what other people around me were doing, which was their fucking business. I don't care. Still don't care. Me bigging up me does not diminish you. That's called low self-esteem. That something I do bothers you to the point where you're going to stick a finger at me and call me low self-esteem. Girl, bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That's not even 1 and 1 equals 2. When you lean to what you think you know rather than what is real, that something I call me, that I did not send out invitations, I did not put out an open call. I'm not saying that you must. I never said if you are not. What I said was bougie gang gang in this thing. And if that's not you, then you need to reconcile why in the fuck you're here. Okay? If I like to call myself bougie, which is a French word for middle to upper class, bourgeoisie is where bougie came from. Look it up. To the dim, the slow, and the stupid, and now extremely salty. Look it up. Look it up. If that bothers you because you enjoy bigging up the struggle, because you like to epitomize coonery, buffoonery, tomfoolery, that's on you. That's on you. That has nothing to do with me. I wasn't raised like that. I'll just go ahead and pull out I wasn't raised like that card. Okay? Period. And you can be middle to upper class and have zero education. You can be a billionaire. Guess what? Guess what? You cannot have a high school diploma and be one of the baddest baddies out here, just like Beyonce. Olivia, you're in great company. You know, Beyonce didn't get to finish school. She was busy dancing and singing and in recording studios and getting ready to step into her destiny of becoming a superstar. So high school, yeah, it got put by the wayside. It did. Does Beyonce have her GED now? I don't know. It probably means more to her than anybody else. It should mean nothing to me. I enjoy her singing and her dancing. I don't care. You, on the other hand, who lied about saying you have a GED, yeah, we care for that reason. Otherwise, we don't care. If you hadn't brought it up, If you hadn't had so much to say, then the bitches on LSA wouldn't have been calling you on it, called your bluff. You set up a whole entire scenario, and your husband outed you at one of your lowest points. Dumpster diving dodos. Okay, the streets are talking. I didn't say that. The streets did. Okay. Yes, dumpster diving, guys. Yes. If you go back far enough in some people's channels, you will see some escapades in dumpster diving, if that's what you get into. Okay, everybody's not into that. Just like you can go back far enough and you can see girl, people doing all kinds of stuff. Okay, at the end of the day, as a fully developed adult human being, we are going to evolve. You can call it change, because some people like to evoke, well, you were like this and now you're like that, because that kind of makes people feel uncomfortable. But we evolve. We don't really ever change. Yes, contentitis, struggleosis. It's running rampant out here on these YouTube streets, that they had to pick your girl for some content. But that's okay, because that just means I'm what's popping. So I should be seeing some increase in my numbers, because all I could see, some people were like, who's Fran? Who's Fran? Who's this? Who's that? So I should have some people coming to my channel and be like, yes, this is that shit I was looking for. I'm so tired of the slow, stupid, and salty. Yes, a real bitch out here who keeps it classy, but she's also sassy. Yes, don't play with me. Fuck what you heard. Come hear what you know, okay? Don't play. So yes. People have a problem with Bougie, and it makes them feel away. I'm not trying to make you feel less than. Remember, I didn't send out invitations. If I send out an invitation to my home, you are welcome, you are welcome, you are welcome. And I have told anyone and everyone, whoever enters this chat, who's ever out sitting in the bushes, you are welcome here. My aim and my goal is never to disrespect, because I'm a fucking good ass hostess, okay? Period. But you come and step on my toes, toes will not be stepped on here, okay? You can't do that. Absolutely, mastermind. And see, that's what comes with age. There's a lot of people out here who need confirmation. They need company. They need attention. Y'all, don't worry about if I get attention at home. I get plenty of attention, period. I gets it all. I'm the mama up in here. If mama's not happy, nobody's happy. And mama is very happy. We live a life fulfilled over here. We have a good time. I get lots of hugs and kisses all day, every day. I am blessed at the end of the day. No, I don't go to sleep with my designer bags. I go to sleep with my husband, who loves me, who picked me, okay? He picked me. Now, we had a long road, and that's a story we'll tell sometime. Together, because we love telling our story. Just because you can't find a man doesn't mean I don't have one. Just because some dimwit creep created a profile on Plenty of Fish doesn't mean it's real. Guys, show a fucking receipt. Show some interaction. Get some pictures. And I don't mean screenshots of pictures that someone took off my social media. Idiots. Show me some email addresses. Show me some interaction. Stop calling and hanging up on our phones. Stop trying to get someone's voice on a voice recorder so you can pretend like someone actually called your fucking ass. You slow, stupid, salty ass whores. Let me tell you something. This stuff that happens on the YouTube streets, I think the reason why it feels so personal is because it happens in our homes. This is the type of shit that happens every day, but unfortunately, there's just going to be days where it all hits you at once, where you've got this one, you got that one, you got But you know what? At the end of the day, this only comes when people learn about your channel. This only comes when people are watching. This only comes when people know more about your channel than you do. I had a slow, salty one yesterday trying to tell me about my fucking channel that I created in November of what? 2019? See, that goes to show you certain people can't add. All right. Some people don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't care if I have been on YouTube for 100 years. Okay. Let's just say let's keep it 100. And I've been on YouTube for 100 years. Okay. Why does that bother you? Are you cashing my check? Bitch, you're going to make some coins off of me. Trust and believe, but I will make no coins off of you because you're a trash box, dumpster diving, dim delusional, salty, slower. And did I say stupid? Okay. Yeah, it's not, I'm not going to make money off you. I may not even make money off this video. So shouts out to Steph for dropping me a 20 for tipping your girl. I appreciate that. Bougie gang. Okay. And you know what? Trust and believe. I don't have a problem saying tip your hostess. Okay. Understand, I used to bartend once upon a time. Girls, I've had a life. I've had a life that I am not ashamed of, and you can't shame me. I've told you I'm shameless, okay? I've done nothing in my life that did not bring me to this moment right now. Get me my daughter I have at this moment. Marry the man that I am with, to live in the house where I am. At the end of the day, all roads brought me to this moment, and for all of it, I am grateful, okay? Because understand that there is someone who is listening to me right now that needed some encouragement as they're walking in to that fucked up ass job that they have, to deal with those fucked up ass people that sit next to them or look at them in the cafeteria or on their way to school or even in college, getting ready to go into that dorm, and you got a bunch of bitches that can't stand you. Maybe, for whatever reason, we don't know. We don't know. Understand you're not alone. You're not alone, and don't let the marginal, don't let the mediocre, don't let the wannabe mediocre get to you, because when they see something great, trust me, it makes them feel away. And when you say bougie gang, girl, it creeps up their spine. It makes them feel away. All right. I didn't know that when I said, yeah, bougie gang. And I said to my husband, I said, what do you think about that? Thank you, Amber. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, we're tipping this morning. Yes. See, I'm a generous person. Let me tell you something. Last week, someone on the YouTube streets showed up that I like, and I don't make a big show of it, but I sent them a very discreet Cash App because this person seems to me shows up, takes a lot of shit, and from what I understand, yeah, she said that she doesn't get paid like that. So I sent her $25. Let me tell you something. An hour later, next thing I knew, people buying me coffee. Here's this. I got double for my trouble, okay? Not only did I get the $25 that I sewed into someone else, but I got back even more. And what did I do? I sewed it into someone else. I sent Jessica some money, our little school teacher who's hopefully not even in here right now because she's getting herself ready for her new assignment, which is graduating into her first boss job, okay? Teaching all of these wonderful children, okay? All right? Don't play with me. Trust and believe. You guys sow into me, I sow into others. Good morning, Miss Pearl. Good morning, Sunshine. Good morning, Shonda P. Like, this is not just talk here. Now, I'm certainly not some sort of benevolent group. We are not some sort of collective circle collecting money and trying to save the world. I am not Super Saver Ho. I'm just a woman who has a kind heart, and if I fuck with you, I fuck with you the long way. Okay? Period. And when I can, I do. And when I want to, more like it, I do. I'm not just a talker, I am a walker. So trust and believe. If I say it, I mean it, and I do it. Don't play with me. These words are not empty up in here. What I say, I do. And I said what I said. If I say I know you, bitch, that doesn't mean that we sat down and had cookies and tea, but I know who in the fuck you are. I know you're a shit starter. I know you get into mess. Every time you open your mouth, you got something to say about me. Because it's, I mean, look, I know right now there's not a whole lot going on. Chrissy's minding her business. Jasmine is taking her medicine. And Olivia is trying to figure shit out. Because she's probably horny as fuck and she's probably fiending. Okay, just my opinion. Just my opinion. It's my opinion, and my opinion is not alleged. Okay. Fiending for what? I don't know. A hot dog, a sandwich. I don't know. Ask her. Okay. Ask her. Ask the next bitch. Okay. But there's always going to be a season. You come out here on these YouTube streets, they are going to fuck with you. Okay. Miss Pearl, it's not limited. There's a couple of people who wanted my attention yesterday and they got it. And I can't, you know what I mean? I don't want to, because when you give people shine, look, if you remember, girl, I got a whole playlist. Go to my playlist and you'll put it together. There's a nothing and a nobody. There's a whole video called Sloppy and Stupid. I think it's called Sloppy and Stupid. I forget, but it's Sloppy and something. There's a couple of videos that will get you fully up to speed. I have said, not to you, Miss Pearl, but just in general, I have talked about this topic for the last 3 months. It's boring. So I'm just putting it a little extra grimy motivation today. This is a grimy motivation chat, right? At the end of the day, I'm trying to give some encouragement. Good morning, S. Wiseman. I'm giving some encouragement and some motivation to those of you out there who are dealing with some foolishness and fuckery out here in this world. And it could be your damn neighbor. It could be your sister-in-law. It could be that bitch that used to be your friend. Okay, Jasmine, good morning. Okay. It could be that bitch you don't need to trust in your circle, Olivia. It could be the wannabes, old sloppy and stupid, plus salty. It could be anybody, but this is some motivation for that ass. This is some YouTube street style motivational speech this morning, okay? That can slick shady, and I'm not even being slick shady with it. I'm fucking talking to you. If you feel this in your bones, bitch, it's all on you. Okay, trust me, understand. Slick shady to some, motivational speech to others, and bitch, boo-bye. Okay, period. Yes, fake nurses, fake assholes out here. Okay, all right. Look. Billy D, for all you old broads out here, don't let the smooth taste fool you, okay? All right? Okay? All right? Don't play with me. You guys like to play, but the thing is that, I I don't care. Like at the end of the day, it's one of those things like, you know, when people are in a swimming pool and they're like, oh my God. And then someone who's not used to swimming or someone who doesn't know how to swim, and you focus in on them and you say, stand up, stand up. You're only in 4 feet of water. Bitch, you 5'6". Stand up. Stand up. Yeah, me personally, I don't use the phrase 10 toes down. I think number one, it's overused. It's so YouTube streets and it's corny. Stand up. Just stand. Okay. Fuck wishbone. I got backbone. Okay. Don't play with me. You guys are mad at me because I talk about things that, I don't know. Maybe you just don't understand, or you thought about last week and I don't know, smoked a blunt and fell asleep. I don't know. Girl, get up out that haze. Let me tell you something. There's a whole life out here to be lived outside of getting high. It's not good for your health. It certainly is not good for your wealth, because all you're doing is making someone else very rich. And it makes you look slow and stupid. But if your life is the get high life, yeah, you probably won't like it over here unless you are a baddie and you've already got some money. But if you are trying to figure out how you're going to pay your water bill and you haven't seen your man in 3 days and the kids are starting school and they don't have their clothes, when you see someone like me who seems to you that does not have a care in the world, it bothers you. It bothers you. And I get it, but don't watch me then. And I never smear anything in anyone's faces, but I could just get up and breathe. Some of you bitches that don't like me, it would make no difference. I could sit up here and grease my fucking scalp and fry fish all day, and you still will be mad, okay? And if you don't want to be called a hater, okay, I'm not going to call you a hater. I'm just going to say salty, okay? Like, you just salty. And it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Okay? Remember when Charlie Sheen, guys, some of you, I think most of you are older. Do you remember when Charlie Sheen got suspended because he was doing drugs on his job, basically, 2.5 Men, and he told off his boss, who was the creator of the show. Good morning, IDGAF. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Mugga. Good morning, everyone coming in. And he was out here talking about winning. And that whole summer or whatever, people could not stop saying winning. Like, it got to the point where people were so annoyed because he was the highest paid actor on TV. He was the highest paid actor, S. Wiseman. Do you remember that? He had the biggest contract. Period. He was making like $1 million a show. Forget about $1 million a season, $1 million a show. Maybe even more than that. He was the highest paid actor on television. And he was saying winning, and all the women who were underpaid, which is, that's our story. Even though as many of us that get paid more, but in Hollywood, notoriously women have been paid less, but so they say you're paid according to the value of your movies and whatever. Anyway, that annoyed the fuck out of people because he's a rich guy saying he's winning, but he wasn't necessarily saying I'm winning just because I'm rich. He's like, I'm winning because I'm winning. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm still getting paid. I still have a contract, and you're not going to stop me from doing my damn drugs. which I think he ended up having to go to rehab to get back on his show. But he's, you know, I mean, he's still doing what he wants to do. Okay? At the end of the day, you can't stop shit. People got mad. Was he trolling? Probably. Did the person who owned the brand, owned the show, wrote the script, was he punked? Yes, he was. I think his name was Peter Lorre. Was he feeling punked that an actor who was paid less than him, because if they can pay Charlie Sheen that, imagine what that man was making, right? Did he feel like he was being punked? Did he feel like he was being trolled? I'm sure. I'm so sure he did. How are you going to troll me at my good TV show, my good opportunity that I gave you? And he's like, I don't care. My daddy is Martin Sheen, excuse me, and I'm Charlie Sheen, and my brother is Emilio Estevez. I come from Hollywood royalty, and you can't tell me shit, and I got money in the bank. I don't care. Okay? Understand, people, when they don't care, they don't care. You want to pull some strings? How about I cut the strings? Okay? Who am I talking about, you might say? Who am I talking about? What situation? I'm talking about every situation. I'm talking to all 302 and however many people end up coming through here through the course of this day and the life of this video. I'm talking to you. Apply it to you. Yes, I'm dealing with the slow, stupid, and salty. Of course I am, but so are you. When you go up in the gas station and fucking gas statiana's up in there. Okay? When you set up Vita and you got a damn Dummiana in the midst. So everybody's calling your whole group Dummiana because y'all dumb as fuck. You still got somebody hanging on, playing your intro because they just don't know how to take a L. Okay? Because they don't want to take a L gracefully and go back to putting themselves where they need to be rather than constantly calling themselves a small channel. Okay. Maybe you're not a big channel. Okay, a big channel, millions, right? Okay, in perspective, yes, a small channel, but not a small channel, okay? But whatever. You can't you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink, okay? At the end of the day, if people want to force themselves to be dumb and try to convince you of a new phenomenon on the YouTube streets called jazz math, you guys keep tuning in for that. But at the end of the day, I'm like, girl, stop it. Stop. Just because you say it doesn't make it so. And I'm talking to all you bitches out here. Just because you say it doesn't make it so. You just popping your shit. But the shit you pop happens to just all be lies. Let me tell you guys, I've told you about me being lied on. Whew, girl, the people that lie, those liars out here, they lie so much. There are some people who could not tell the truth if the truth bit them in the ass. Okay? No pun intended. No pun intended. No pun intended, but it's true. Okay? It's true. It's so true. It's true. Okay? Some people are just natural born liars. Some people just live in fantasy land, and people cannot tell the truth because the truth does not reside in them. They are a whole entire lie wrapped in a riddle, smack dab into a pile of shit. And they're mad. They're mad because life just hasn't gone well for them. Life has been a struggle. You know, and unfortunately, there are things called generational curses. Okay. There's just things that people put into motion. And unfortunately, you just can't get a break. Life is just not kind. Period. There's a lot of people out here that you seem to be suffering for the sins of others. But the gag is if there is a gag, because some people feel sad about generational curses. And, I mean, it's one of those things. If grandma was a hoe and mama was a hoe and you're a hoe, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to just choose to not be a hoe. Okay. Period. Sometimes when you have the awareness, when you become aware of the generational curse, it's incumbent on you. You might be the one. You might be the Neo of your family. You might be the one that says, you know what? I'm going to close my legs to married men. Okay. Period. I'm going to be the change. I'm going to be the change. But because a lot of people out here live lives that believe, where they believe that they have no control over their destiny and no control over what's happening, and life is just happening to them. It makes people mad when you see people calling shots and saying that they're going to do something and actually see it happening. It pisses them off. Okay. Why do you think, look, is it more exciting and is it more valuable for Keisha Kaylee, any of my Keisha Kaylee people out here? Is it more satisfying for her to move into the forever home, or is it more satisfying to be able to continue to have a talking point to remind her about the forever home that she did not get? Or in live terms, is it more fun for one day for Olivia, which God help her, ever get her GED, or the fact that we can continue to remind her that she has a GED from Amazon? Which one is it? Be honest, because at the end of the day, it's not necessarily an indictment on you. If you're here for the shits, you're here for the shits. It doesn't mean you don't want people to do well. It doesn't mean that you're a basher. It doesn't mean that you're a hater. Is it fun to rib somebody because they got busted in a lie? Of course. Why not? Is it fun to rib somebody because they fell short of what they said they were going to do and you kind of don't like them anyway, so it makes it a little fun? Well, I would think so, because people turn up for that all day every day, right? Okay, let's just speak some truths out here. Lots of prayer needed to break the generational curses. That is true, but also acts. You must work. It's not easy. If you were born broke and y'all been broke 2 and 3 generations deep, if education has not been part of your family and you, damn it, want to be an attorney, you got to work. Do we not ever see those stories, those movies where you see kids? I don't remember what movie it was, but I just vividly remember seeing a young boy. Maybe he was in Harlem, I'm not sure, but he talked about how he used to have to run to school every day, because if he didn't run, then he would get stopped by the drug dealers or he would be jumped. I mean, that was probably every movie in the late 80s or the 90s, from probably South Central to damn whatever. Okay. But that's some real shit. But when someone decided that, you know what, I'm gonna get there, I'm not gonna be stopped. You can't stop me. So therefore, I'm going to run. If walking is not what I can do, damn it, I'm gonna run, because I gotta get there, because I've got a future to get to, and that's what's in my heart. And if you can't respect that, don't. I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to please people. And my encouragement for you, if you ever get one thing from me as a woman, as a person, and maybe as a friend, and just some bitch that you met out here on the YouTube streets, don't let people take away from you what is yours. And those are your hopes and dreams. You can't have people stop you from showing up. Not showing up is a decision, okay? Not showing up is a decision, and not showing up is no one's fault but your own. Okay? So look, um I've made certain decisions in my life, and when I'm having a bad day on YouTube and everybody thinks they want to talk shit about me, or a dumb person is trying to make sense out of what I'm saying, bitch, you could never. You could never. Okay? My best advice, when you get tripped up by something I say, just repeat it. That's it. Don't try to, well, maybe she meant this and maybe she meant that. And you talking about fat people, so you must be talking about this person. And somebody don't have this or that, so you must be low-key shady talking about, bitch, I don't operate like that. Number one, I don't give a fuck what my friends have. If a friend is a friend, they're a friend. And if a friend feels a way because I said something that they might feel steps on their toes, bitch, I have a right to my opinion. And if I want to call someone out for something on someone else, and does that mean that I could feel a way about that? First of all, I would have to know. And it wasn't after until I was like, oh, I didn't know that. Come on now. Stop playing with me. All you shady people, understand. Yes, I can be shady, but shady is not in me. Shady is something I step into when I step on these YouTube streets and start talking these shits. At the end of the day, the shit you don't like about me is me pointing out the truth, because that's what lives in me. Period. So look, today is all about me, because last night seemed to be all about me and I didn't get an opportunity to speak for myself. All kinds of people out there who from all kinds of people, period, had so much to say, have so many thoughts. And at the end of the day, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, because the algorithm will be kind to me. Let me see. The algorithm hopefully will be kind. All right. Okay. I didn't even look at my numbers this morning. It's okay. I'm up. Okay. But people who seem to know, look, let me tell you something. I have my subscriber count out for a reason. You know why? Because once upon a time, I thought that there was some power in withholding that information, but I don't think it was helpful to me in the long run. And the day I put this channel up was the day that when I had the opportunity to hide my subscriber count, I said no, because you know what? My experience with my other monetized channel is that I feel like it weighed against me. And that's okay, because everything on this journey has taught me lessons. I don't walk away from anything not learning. See, I never lose, I learn, okay? Because your girl is not a loser. I don't lose shit, period. All right? So what I learned was that when I started another channel, yeah, there's no shame in my game. You're going to be up, you're going to be down. It's like being in Vegas, okay? Some people are going to come through, some people are going to leave, some people have left the building. It's okay. It's okay. Because if one day you realize, you know what, this is whack, I got everything I needed, I'm on to the next, the newest, the best, the whatever, that's fine. That's fine. No harm, no foul. There's no contracts here. Bougie Gang Gang is not a blood oath. We are not East Coast, West Coast. We are a group of ladies and some gentlemen who feel a way about themselves and what they're doing. That you know that you have standards. You have been able to identify your worth. And bitch, it's bougie up in here. Okay? Me trying to put myself over and above people, if that's what you take from Bougie, then that's what you take from Bougie, okay? If you feel that Bougie people are over and above you and they think they're better, you think they're better. You may know they're better. I don't know, but I've never said I was better. I'm certainly not bitter. So maybe I am better. Because shit happens and more shit happens and shit happens again. It's okay, because that's life. You know what that means? That means I'm living. That means I'm breathing. That means shit's happening. That means it's not boring. That means I'm what's popping. Last night I was what's happening. Okay, let's see if that carries over into today. Okay. I'm going to drop this phone line. Call in, call in, call in, call in, call in, call in, call in. And understand, this is my platform, okay? Number one, this is mine. All mine. Mine, period, okay? Bougie gang up in this thing. And the only other thing I have to say about this is come on some fuck shit and you will be handled like someone coming with the fuck shit, okay? Period. And that's period, end of story, period, okay? If you want to call in, you are more than welcome to. Toes don't get stepped on here. We don't do that. We act like fucking ladies. And if you already know in your heart that you can't be a lady, yeah, don't call in, okay? Don't. And also, I am of the school of thought is some people, yeah, I'll never get along with. Some people I will never like. Some people I will never be friends with. Some people I'd never want to know. And that is okay. So understand, if you get those vibes from me, don't click that link, okay? Understand. Have some self-awareness, okay? Guys, let me just remind you really quick because I've got a couple of lists, but I don't know if I have time for this, but let's just see real quick. One thing I just want to remind you guys about trolls. Trolls are here to disrupt, discredit, discount, insert, intimidate, investigate, decode, shame, debunk, and devalue. Okay? That's what trolls are here to do. They're not doing their job unless they're doing that. Do you understand me? No, there's not going to be blocking and deleting because this is members and mods only. So unless somebody is coming out, but mods can't. Yeah, there's no blocking and deleting. It's members and mods. This is members and mods only. Period. That's on period. Poo. Oh, blocking and deleting from my master board? Yeah, because shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl. Okay, let me go through this list real quick. Just entertain me, okay? Entertain, because I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. Look, this is just some ideas that I just came to mind this morning. Let's talk about it real quick, okay? Because I'm giving you something to react on, okay? Shouts out to Strong Mommy Chrissy. She said, for the hoes in the back, because I'm giving you something to react on, okay? Yes, all right. This mom sector. This is what I've identified out on the mom sector. You guys entertain me and let me know what you think down in these comments, okay? Right, Taylor. Yes, because some of us can't do that, right? We just can't do that. Okay. Okay. So I know we've had many polls before, and this is too long for the polls, but there are so many cliches out here on these YouTube streets. I started writing a list and it just could not stop. All right. So in this mommy sector, we've got the roast, we've got the gags, we've got the shits, we've got the bashing, we've got the trashing, we've got the trashy, we've got the slurs, we've got the whores, we've got the moles, we've got the nobody knows, we've got people chasing clout. We've got dick riders. We've got people who are mad. We've got people who are mad. We've got people who think they're bad. We've got people who are really dangerous to know. Okay. We've got the bitches. We've got them snitches. Okay. We've got the robbers and the thieves. We've got the ones that will never be. We've got the leakers and the doxers. We've got the doxed and the cheaters. We've got the high horse riders. We've got the mods. We've got the members, Bougie Gang up in this thing. We've got the players. We've got the wannabes. We've got the queen. Yes. And what we found out when Tarot Card Bay was here, we've got the Empress. Okay. Okay. Yes. We've got that Empress card that shows up. Okay. We've got the HBIC. We've got these grown-ass women. We've got the moms. We've got the I don't watch her. With the haters, with Mamiana gang. We got Dummiana. We got the plenty of fish. We've got the horny. We've got the hit dogs that holla. This is my backup channel. We've got the I just got monetized, guys. We've got hey guys. We've got the don't talk about the kids. We've got the business of YouTube. We've got the I'm back. I needed a break. You're weird. I'm lost. What did I miss? Can I get an invite to the Discord? We've got the lashes. We've got LSA. We've got body butter, guys. Okay. We've got the you must not get attention. The pawns, of course, the children, those mommies. We've got the I'm not fancy. We've got the too much drip. The don't have any swag. We've got the no one cares. We've got the don't go there. We've got sex. We've got nude pics. We've got mommy porn. We've got who's freaky? We've got the freaks. We've got the swingers. We've got the swappers. We've got the poly. We've got the BBL, the tummy tucks. We've got the breast augmentations. We've got the botched surgeries, okay? The revisions. Don't play. We've got the slow and the stupid. We've got the where's the receipts, please? You don't have no money. You don't pay your bills. Who's broke? Who's on probation? Who went to jail? Is he in prison? We've got frauds. We've got scams. We've got scammers. We've got food stamps. We've got dirty houses. We've got dirty, filthy hoes. We got dumpster divers. We got the scams and the scammers. We got food stamps, dirty houses, husbands, drugs, alcohol, pregnancy, abortions, miscarriages, false pregnancies, crying, lies, hysteria. Don't forget my truth. Don't forget it. Don't forget my fucking truth, okay? We've got teams. We got dirty gang gang. We got dirty feet. You threw me up. You threw me off. We got dirty feet. We got gang gang. We got the you got a man. You don't have a man. I'm married. Well, I'm unmarried. I'm divorced. You're a wife. No, you're a baby mama. Oh, you fucking bitch. You side chick. You forever girlfriend. You never will be. We got the big channels. We got the small channels. We got the wigs. Hey, wig. We got the weaves. Hey, weave. Hey, braids. We got the naturals. We got the job. We got the no jobs. We got the YouTube check. I don't need a YouTube check. Them hips. I don't need this money. I don't need Cash App, Super Chat, tips, whatever. I'm just here to let Google continue to get richer and richer and richer. Let me tell you something. That's called poor man's disease. That's called I'm too proud. That's called leaving money on the table. That's just called stupid. When you are in an endeavor with people who are making millions of dollars, and I'm just talking about the executives at Google, okay? We're not just talking about Google. We're talking, that's hundreds of billions, okay? And you don't want to pick up the little bit of coin that they offer you for selling buku advertising on your content. That's a disease. That's redonkulous, okay? We got welfare. We've got Section 8. We've got the PPP loans. We got the people talking about, they get a check, SSI. Get a job. You have no friends. Yeah, your marriage is going to end. Get a man. You got left. Tuna can. The stay-at-home moms. The fake friends. The fake married. The fugazi. The real creators. The real content creators. Okay? We got the bitches who copy. And then we got the people who set the pace. We've got people who are branded. We've got people who are unbrandable. Okay. I learned that from Ming the other day. She said, I don't want to be unbrandable. Okay. We've got the unbrandable. Okay. We've got the dumb, the dim, and the delusional. Part of my favorite group. Okay. We got the who dry bags. We got the dry baggers, the GoFundMes. We got the Cash Apps. And thank you for the super chat. I've wanted to say that for a long time. Shouts out to Loca Libra, one of my favorites out here on these YouTube streets. She's a baddie. Okay. Love her. Tips. We've got the registries. We've got the highly intelligent. We've got the salty and the stupid. We've got the super smart. We've got the blocked. We have block parties. We've got YouTube friends. We've got the someone sent me something. The X's and the oh, they just entered the chat. Yeah, that part. We got sis, we got crazy, we got OnlyFans, IG, clothing hauls, and come clean with me. Yes, your girl is somewhat of a poet. Did I put together YouTube cliche poetry today with the vlogs and the reactions? She's dead to me. I'm paying her dust. I don't fuck with her. Bitch, you don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with you. And last but not least, guys, you've got my commentary. Okay? Yes. Okay? That's it. That's it. And that's all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Bougie Gang Gang. Yes. Send your tips. Don't trip. Okay. Guys, let me tell you something. Not nan person can tell me anything about me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you feel. If it's something negative, you can take it and go back wherever you came from with it. Okay. If you got a question for me and it borders on stupid and ridiculous, think about it before you ask it. Okay. At the end of the day, I am a grown woman and I am too old for nothing. I am out here on these YouTube streets and you're saying my name because, yeah, I hold some influence. Because if I was I don't know her, yeah, I don't know her. And that's you talking about me. I don't know her. I've never heard of her channel. Bitch, you heard of me. You seen me. You been through. You didn't like it. You loved it. I was a bitch. I was this. I was that. I was any of those things on that list. But at the end of the day, I'm me. And if you don't like it, that's okay. If you don't like this me, go to my vlog channel. If you don't want that, go over to Real Talk Bougie. I'll be over there. Y'all just so high maintenance over here. I can't seem to tootsie slide over there because I got to give all this my attention and even some love. Because, you know, you guys can tell. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my members, my mods, my day ones, the people that rock with me, the people that hit that subscribe button. At the end of the day, I feel the positive energy. You guys hit my inbox and you guys hit me in the comments. And that means a lot to me. Yeah, I will never dry beg. I'm just going to say, guys, tip your host. That's not dry begging. That's just asking. That's a closed mouth doesn't get fed. Okay. Ain't no shame in my game. I'm coming out here. I am providing that good. I'm providing something that other people just don't provide out here on these YouTube streets. Number one, commentary, my style. Okay. Other people do their style. Okay. And that's period. All right. So can I ask for a tip? Of course I can. Period. YouTube puts this whole, do you know how much money that YouTube has to invest in a button, in a click, in a system offering people money? They have to program that. They have to test it. They have to launch it. They have to see if it works. There's a money investment that YouTube puts in that. That's not fucking dry begging. That's using a system where YouTube says, we recognize that you're working out here and you're performing, and we're going to give your community or people who pass through an opportunity to drop you some money. Maybe they're just acknowledging that they just don't pay us enough off these AdSense, and they're continuing to get rich, 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 rich. And some people are, if you can make it to those upper echelons of the highly paid of AdSense. But at the end of the day, it's multiple streams of income. And don't forget it, okay? YouTube cannot be your only. It has to be leveraged into doing some other things. But at the end of the day, girl, there's nothing that anyone can say about me that is ever going to hold water and stick. Anything that I've said on any controversial topics that happen to be out in the ether at the moment can all be found in my videos. The truth is, do you have the intelligence and the time to invest in figuring this fucking shit out? Otherwise, just take this little talk today for what it was worth. Again, it was some YouTube street style motivation to encourage you. Yeah. Period. And say fuck you to anybody that is saying fuck you. If someone's giving you a big fuck you, it's okay to give them a big fuck you back. Okay? Because I will not stay in my place. I guarantee you, at the end of the day, I will be moving. I will be evolving. What I do today, I won't be doing tomorrow. And that's on period. Okay? Anyway, so I think we had a great morning. Bougie Gang, you guys are so freaking awesome. We are going to have some cocktails. I see it coming because we're getting ready to hit the number. Guys, let me tell you something. Bougie Gang Gang official is almost at 200. We're almost 200, guys. Yes. Yes. 200. Okay? If you feel compelled to support this channel in a monetary way, now I'm getting my good NPR and PBS on. Won't you come hit that join button? Okay. Can I check really quick? Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what happened on YouTube yesterday other than some foolishness and fuckery. So I can't even give you an update today. As I am seeing some shit unfold. I'll have some reactions for you in the form of some uploaded reactions, and maybe tomorrow we'll be back to our regular schedule. Yes, we're very close, guys. Very close. Also, we're gonna do a giveaway on Real Talk Bougie. Any of you in the sound of my voice right now, 267. If you are watching this and you have not subscribed yet to Real Talk Bougie, can you drop it again? Whoever's been dropping it. Let me see if I can see it. Oh, I see it. Yes. Thank you, Sunshine. Go ahead. Hopefully we can have 1,000 subscriber party, because on that day I am going to do a giveaway. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I should just do one. And it's going to be a Cash App. And I think we're going to do $100, just $100 Cash App. So let's try to get there as soon as possible, because there's over 5,000 of you. And on this channel, I know that I get somewhere between, according to YouTube, according to my analytics, I get anywhere between 500 to sometimes 1,000 unique, new to my channel people every day. And I need for you to hit the subscribe button over here. And if you're listening to this and you got to this point, go ahead and click on the link. Go over to Real Talk Bougie and holla at your girl over there. Okay. So maybe not this Friday. Let's plan for that for next Friday. I just think that we could get there. I don't know. I can't pin it. Anyway, guys, I hope that you guys have an awesome day. I'm going to go ahead and go. Nobody seems to have any questions, and that is okay. Because I saw someone say this, which I don't know where they got it from, and maybe they made it up themselves. What is understood does not need to be explained. Okay. Yes. Okay. Guys, have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next video. Welcome back to Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. Guys, are you subscribed to this channel? If you're not, you need to be. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a video, when I go live, and drop another video for you. Also, follow me on Instagram. That way you can keep up with what I'm doing, okay? If you enjoy channels like this and commentary, consider becoming a member. Otherwise, guys, Bougie Gang Gang, it's an open thing. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you can participate in the chats. And I will see you next time I hit that live button. Okay? Take care. Bye. Hey guys, how are you?
You could be doing opposed to being on my page, bitch. Cause I ain't got nothing for you nothing ass bitches.
There's something in the air.